Okay, first thing you need is you need a target. You can't practice to throw knives or learn how to throw knives unless you have a proper target. As you can see, I made a target out of pine wood. This is quite a thick piece of pine. As you can see, I prefer to use pine because pine is soft and it sticks quite nicely. If you have a target that's too hard, then the knives are going to bounce quite a lot and they're not going to stick that easily. Always make sure that your target is in a place where it's not going to do damage to people. Be careful when you put the target against a wall. Make sure that there aren't any windows behind it. Make sure that you have something soft at the bottom, like either grass, or if you're in a garage or something, put a carpet down, because when your knives bounce, they're going to land on the floor, and you don't want to damage your knives in the process. Make sure that there aren't any animals around when you throw. As you can see, there's my little dogs, and not a good idea to throw knives while they're walking around. So put the dogs away before you throw your knives. In order to be able to throw knives effectively, you need to understand distance, and we're going to talk about distance in a minute. But first, let me give you a little tip in terms of being able to assist you with your distance. As you can see, at the bottom of the target, I tied a rope, and this rope runs all the way through, and I just made a loop in the rope at the end, and I put an arrow through it into the ground. The rope and the pegs are very important because you can adjust your distance quite easily. You can move the pegs forwards and backwards as you adjust your throw, in order to be able to remember the distance that you're away from the target. This is very important and is going to assist you to be able to find the right distance and remember the right distance quickly. If you're going to be learning to throw for the first time, I suggest you get yourself a fairly heavy knife. This is the True Flight Thrower from Cold Steel. This is a very solid knife. It's quite heavy, as you can see. The handle is wrapped in paracord. One side has been sharpened. For this reason, I don't like throwing this knife by the blade. It has cut me before. It is very, very sharp, but it's a very, very good knife to throw, and I prefer throwing this knife using the hammer grip. The hammer grip is when you hold it at the handle. Okay, so now when you're holding it at the handle, just to get the grip right in the first place, take the knife and put the knife on your pinky. Close your grip. Do not put your thumb on the back, because it's going to badly influence or negatively influence the spin of your blade. So put your thumb around in that way, there. And this is the position, and you're going to throw like that. Similar to lobbing a tennis ball. So you're going to throw the tennis ball up, or serving a tennis ball. Throw the ball up and you've got your tennis racket and you hit. And this is the position. Throw up and over.